Let's talk about contagion today. What I mean with contagion is the effect the overall market might have on specific securities. So if we look at the latest days in trading, you can see that the full market is going like a wave. So no one is saved. It's not that you have 20 stocks going up and 20 down. It's really that everything is going in one direction. And this is something that hasn't been that obvious. If you go back 10 years or 20 years, you didn't see this that often. And the reason is that nowadays we have a lot of ETFs, we have a lot of funds, we have a lot of index investing. So people are not picking stocks, and private banking and institutional investors are not picking stocks any longer. It's just buying a big sector and really diversifying. And the diversification is almost going nuts. So now, when times are a little bit tougher, money is not easy to come by, and you want to redeem. There's huge queues. All the institutions, the fund companies, they have gated redemptions. So if you try to pull out your money and redeem your fund units, you might see that there's a notification on the web page of the fund you're invested in that says that they have reached the limit for that month for redemptions. So there's so many people that want to take their money out. Now, if a fund has to redeem the units and pay out to shareholders, they need to sell their holdings. And they're not going to sell just, Tesla stocks. They're going to sell a little bit of everything. And this is why you have this contagion, or what I would like to call casualties of the market. And you have individual stocks that might drop a lot, might go up a lot, not because of the stock itself, not because of their business at all, but because we have so much money moving in and out that there's no choice. There's like a pressure to sell or a pressure to buy. And one example of these companies, I think, is Microsoft. Microsoft dropped 3% yesterday. And if you look at what has happened now with OpenAI, with ChatGPT, there's a huge trend in, and let's say this is the most trending thing right now. It's so hot. Everyone's talking about ChatGPT, and Microsoft is the one that invested in OpenAI in 2019. So they should be benefiting from this, and that stock should be rocketing up maybe 20% right now. But it's not. It's going down. It's a casualty of these waves. And I think in these situations, you can really pick up stocks that are on sale. It's almost like a Black Friday sale, Christmas sale. If you put all products on sale, some of them are really worth it, some are not. And I think we have to cherry pick which stocks to really take when everything is on sale. Now, for instance, Microsoft, they're so strong. They have so strong relationships with companies. So if you have a company that has made a deal with Microsoft to provide all the infrastructure and all the applications, you might have a multi-year deal. You can't get out of that. It's really difficult to change a provider. So let's say your company has to choose between using Gmail or Microsoft Outlook or some kind of open office. Once they make that decision, if your company has more than 100 employees, it becomes quite difficult to change. So now when the inflation hits, they just raise their prices. And the companies have no choice but to continue. So a company like Microsoft, that was just an example here, you could think that they have now the opportunity. So they have the relationships, they're going to raise their prices, they're going to make profit, but their stock price is going down. So this is the type of, let's say, companies, and also the mentality that I'm looking for when I'm investing, is to really see, okay, what if the smoke clears, who's going to survive, and what is a healthy business? So I've noticed now that I try to go in more into intraday trading, from doing swing trading, from doing as little trading as possible to now trying to increase the frequency, that the more you look at the numbers, the more you start to forget the core of businesses. And I think Microsoft is one, of course, one stock that you could look at. It's definitely on the radar now. We're going to add that, and we're going to have more stocks coming up on the radar. So just stay tuned. I'm going to show you soon as well what we have on the radar, and hopefully we can go live and we can go through, okay, what's happening, and we're going to try to highlight stocks that move, I would say 3% up or down, because it's really difficult to monitor 1,000 stocks. So we're going to monitor some securities, some companies, and yeah, let's see what happens. But have a look out for these casualties, for the contagion effect, and I'll catch you in the next video again.